Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Beta and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to pay off our debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay, so obviously we're doing a cash stuffing today. This is the first half of my husband's second paycheck for February, and it includes a little cashback bonus we got from Rakuten, and it also includes a little bonus that we got for opening up a new checking account with Chase. So let's give this cash a count. Oh man, that one. Okay, here we go. All right, so we should have a total of $1,074 here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 50. Actually, let me just. So that was 650, 70, 90, 710. 30, 50, 70, 90, 810, 820, 30, oh, nope, 810, 20, oh, I was doing that right. Oh man, counting I can't do either. So I can't English and I can't count. And I lost my train of thought. I think I said 810, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 95, 1,000, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh, we've got crispy ones here. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, more crispy ones, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1,074 today. All right. I hope you guys are doing great. I was just listening to a podcast of a girl who left the FLDS church, and I am absolutely dying to get back to it. So let's go ahead and start off with our high priority sinking funds. Make sure everybody can see. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. We can't start with our high priority sinking funds. We're going to start with my wallet. This is the first time I've ever actually done this, but that's also because it's the first time I ever had any money left over because of the way that my envelopes kind of were the last time. Anyway, so I do have, let's see. I had some rollover in groceries, and I do not understand the people who can just take the grocery rollover and put it into savings challenges. I roll it over because I am too afraid of not having the grocery money that I need if I happen to go over budget. So we had 20, 30, 45 left over in groceries this week, and I'm just going to put this off to the side for now and add it back into my grocery envelope. And then I did actually have some ones that I managed to put aside for the dollar savings challenge. Let's see. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will put those off to the side as well. And oh, I forgot my coin jar. Hang on. Okay, I'm back with the coin jar. This is her. I picked it up from Target and it was like $5, so that's a great deal. And I have lots of change from this week. Let's see. Oh, and receipts. I feel like everybody has heard about Fetch rewards at this point, but if you haven't, Fetch is an app that you can download on your phone that you can scan receipts into, and the receipts turn into points, and the points can be redeemed for gift cards. And so if you've never heard of it and you've never downloaded it, I will make sure to, I'll put it up on the screen here, my referral code, but then I'll also include it in the description bar down below. And if this is your first time signing up, and once you scan in your first receipt, you'll get a free 2,000 points, and I will also get a free 2,000 points for referring you. But it really is great. I haven't cashed in my first gift card from them yet, but I am well on my way. I'm like saving my points up. So that's what I'm gonna do with all these receipts. And then I will go ahead and dump out my change. Oh, I still have a little bit here. There we go. Okay, that's everything. So I don't think we'll wait until we fill this jar up before we cash this in, but it certainly serves as a nice goal. Even if we got to like halfway or something, that would be nice. Anyway, all right, we're done with that. Now we are going to get on with our high priority sinking funds. So I'm going to move my calculator here. There we go. Okay, so this week we've got the 40 here, 45 that we had left over, and we are stuffing 325. And so I did that with 2 100s, a 50, a 20, and a 5. So now in groceries, let's see. Sorry, guys. Now in groceries, we have 1, 2. Oh, I said, two 50s. Guys, I'm doing fine. 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So 370 in groceries. Moving on to taxes isn't getting anything. HOA is not getting anything. Medical is not getting anything. And neither is car expenses. Wow, we're just skipping a lot of our, so much for high priority, right? Next up is home maintenance, and home maintenance is going to be getting 40. So I did, let's do 3 10s, 2 5s, and let's see, I actually spent out of this past week. All right, we now have 10, 20, 35, 45, 55 in home maintenance. I just bought a gallon of paint because I was finally finishing painting my hallway that I started like several weeks ago, and I'm still not done. I thought 1 gallon of paint was gonna do it, and a gallon of paint did not do it. So I still need more, but that's for another day. Let's see, household is going to be getting 51. So we've got a 20, 2 10s, a 5, and 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be 51. 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51. Perfect. Toiletries is going to be getting 20. And I chose to do a 10, 5, and 5 ones with that. So let's see. So a 10, a 5, and all these are like super crisp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in toiletries, we now have 20, 40, 55, 56, 57. These ones, 50, oops, 8, 59, 60, 61, and $62 in toiletries. Is that right? 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62. Alrighty. Clothes is going to be getting $34 this week. And this is actually one that I wasn't planning on stuffing, but I got some cash back in my Rakuten account. And if you've not heard of Rakuten, it's also an app that you can download on your phone where if you go to whatever website you're trying to purchase from through the app, they'll offer different percentages cash back, and it sits in the app, and then you get paid every quarter depending on how much you purchased. What did I say? 34. So that was my cash back from that, and I will also leave that. I'll put it up on the screen because I think there's a referral, and then also I'll list it down below in the description. So clothes is going to be getting 34. So I did 2 10s, 2 5s, and then 4 1s. Oh, I keep forgetting to pull the cash out first. I know that's the more streamlined way of doing it, and I am not good at being streamlined. There we go. Okay, so now in clothes, we have 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96 in clothes. Ooh. This other one is like trying to go rogue here. This one at the back. Okay, Finance Coach is not being funded. And then these are just all my cash trackers, my extra cash trackers I keep at the back there. So that's it for high priority sinking funds. And now we'll go on to low priority sinking funds. And let's see. Haircuts is not being stuffed. Work meals is getting $12. And that is all that this will have in it. His is not being stuffed this week, but hers, which is mine, is getting $304. And I did that in 2 100s, a 50, 2 20s, a 10, and 4 1s. Unless you think that I always put this much in my envelope. I did explain this in my last video, but I had money sitting in my bank account that was mine, and I was also cash pooling for it too, and doing the combination of both of those things was like a logistical nightmare. So we decided to just cash pool everything that we had an envelope for. And I had this money sitting in there from my birthday, which is in December, and Christmas. And so that's why so much of it is getting stuffed this week, just because I had this sitting there. And I'm also proud of myself for not spending it between Christmas and now, because I am a reformed spender, or a reforming spender, because I'm not completely reformed, but it's impressive to me that I've managed to save this since Christmas, because I would have had this spent like the day after Christmas if this was the old me. So let's go ahead and sort this cash out really quickly. So let's go 20s and the 10 there. Okay, so now in my envelope, I have 100, 250. Was I supposed to take 2 5s or 2 50s? No. 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 354 in my envelope. If I can get it open again. It's questionable. Okay, next up is dates, and that is not being stuffed. Home is also not being stuffed. Dine out is getting 15. A lot of these envelopes are being skipped because our bills hit more toward the back end of the month, and we keep our bills in our account. We only cash stuff things that aren't bills. So that's why like some of these envelopes are being skipped, because they've either been fully funded for the month, or we're just kind of spreading out how we fund them. I did not put. It's supposed to be getting 15. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything funky with this. Yeah, just a 10 and a 5. Okay, and so now in eating out, we have 10, 25, and 30. Miscellaneous is getting 23. And what did I do? I did a 10. This is so wonky. 10, a 5, and then 8 ones. 10, a 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. And just in case you haven't watched my last video, the reason why I'm doing smaller denominations is because I learned that very important lesson in my first 2 cash stuffings, that if you make debit purchases and you want to be able to pay yourself back, you need to have small denominations in your envelopes, because it makes paying yourself back, especially for small miscellaneous purchases, so much easier. So that's why I chose to do the cash breakdown for the envelope this way. And so now in miscellaneous, we have 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. And this was another one that we had money sitting in the bank and sitting in the envelope. And like I said, that is a logistical nightmare. And we just decided to cash pool all of the money that we had in the bank account for anything that had an envelope. House project and garden are not being funded this week as per usual. We'll get to those eventually. They have a fun story, and we can talk more about that another time. Next and last up are our holiday sinking funds. And here we go. Gifts is going to be getting 40. And I did a, oh, here, let me pull this out first so to make it easier. I did a 20, a 10, a 5, and then 5 ones. 1, 2. These crisp ones make it easy or difficult to like pull through them or count through them quickly. Okay, so now in gifts we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, and 93 in gifts. I love this buildup. We actually have 2 weddings of my family this year that we're not going to be able to attend, but I still like to send a wedding gift. And so we're beefing this one up to prep for that as well. Partay is getting 162 this week. And that was part of, I mentioned earlier, we got like a little bonus for opening up a new checking account with Chase. And we were putting a good chunk of that toward this because I think I mentioned like ages ago that my husband's 40th birthday is this year, and I'm throwing him a big party in April. And so we want to beef it up until then. So I did, let's do 2 50s, 2 20s, a 10, 2 5s, and then 2 1s. So this should add up to 162. Let's see. 51, 20, 40, 55, 60, 1 and 2. 162. Okay. Valentine's Day is being skipped. Easter is fully funded until Easter comes around. Vacation's not being stuffed this week. Back to school is also not being stuffed this week. Halloween is getting 13. And I'm pretty sure I just did a 10 and 3 ones on that one. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Halloween is close to being fully funded. I wanted 156 by October 1st, so we're on our way. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22. So 122. That's exciting. Once I'm done funding this, I will put the $13 that I was going to put toward Christmas, just because, again, we're new to cash stuffing and we want to make sure that Christmas is nice and beefed up by the time we get there. So until Halloween comes around, then it will go back to, that money will go back to funding Halloween. Thanksgiving is getting $15 this week. There we go. Okay, and I think I just did a 10 and a 5. So a 10 and a 5, and Thanksgiving has 10, 20, 5, and 30. This is mostly just to fund my baking addiction because I love to bake, and I bake way more than any person needs to, unless you're feeding an army. But I can never decide what pie I want to make, so I just make all of them. Christmas is going to be getting $20. And that is our last $20. And Christmas now has 1, 20, 40, 55, and 60. So 160 in Christmas. Which I love to see. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background. She's like playing and making little chirping noises. The zoo is not being funded this week, and we are going to stuff our ones that we pulled from our wallet. I had one little measly one in here, but now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I still haven't decided quite yet what I'm gonna put this toward. Once it gets like really like too chunky to stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'll move it to like date nights or something, because we don't really fund our date envelope very much. And so maybe it'll be nice to kind of help that one along, so that my husband and I can go on a nice date. It is important to date your spouse. Okay, well, that does it for today's cash stuffing. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will leave the link for that. Well, for all the stuff that I talked about, I'll leave the links for it below, but also specifically the podcast that I was listening to, just in case any of you guys are interested. I am like obsessed with podcasts, or with stories of women who left the FLDS church. I have no idea why. I was never a member of the FLDS church, but I'm just absolutely fascinated by these women, because their lives are just, to leave something like that is so extraordinary, especially when you're so oppressed with really bad ideology. So it's super cool to me when I get to listen to stories of women who've done that. And not that that has anything to do with cash stuffing, but in case you were interested in why I like something like that, it's like a little get to know me situation. So anyway, again, thank you so much for watching today's video. And then I'm trying to think, later this week, we will be doing another weekly check-in where I check in with all of my debit card purchases and pay myself back from my sinking funds to my account from any purchases that happened from these cash envelopes. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.